Hello and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for sticking around. I know I don't post very often on this channel, but a lot has been going on in terms of my healing journey. And yeah, today I'd like to give a little bit of an update and then share where I think I'm going. So I've been trying a lot of different therapies and doing a lot of different healings. But a couple of months ago, I finally reached the place where I connected to my innermost fear, my biggest issue. And it wasn't quite time to fully dive into healing it. But there were other things that needed healing in the meantime, and a lot of this, because I think, at least for me, the healing started kind of from the present going backwards, and the further back you go, the more unconscious the issues are, and then eventually you get to a place where you also even connect to intergenerational trauma, which I've been waiting for. And so I started working on healing that using family constellations. This is a method where you can do it one-on-one with a therapist, but it's a little tricky. Normally it's done in groups. Different people take on roles of different members of your family, or even things like the government or a block or something like this, and they just connect inside to that person or thing and are intuitively guided, and also guided by the therapist, to express where they're at, to connect to each other, and to heal things together or give issues back that don't belong. So a lot of it is, when it's intergenerational, there's some healing happening amongst the members, but also there can be, the client can be giving back things that they've been holding for the previous generations, and it's kind of freeing. And I did one of the group sessions, and at the time I did it about my writing block, because I was having a lot of trouble being able to write about my trauma. And it did actually clear it, and I've been writing a lot since then, which has been great. And then a few days ago, after I wrapped up a few things, excuse the airplane, that issue that's really deep inside me, that fear, it's a fear of authority, a very strong fear of authority that comes from being mistreated in the communist institutions starting the age of 3. There was also a significant event when I was in grade 2. Not event, like the whole grade 2 was very traumatic. And as well as there are remnants of the fear from previous generations. So it's a very multifaceted issue. And basically 2 days ago it came up. I mean, I've been aware of it for years now, but I think I had to clear other things and become stronger to really deal with this one. It's very intense. As soon as I started working on it, my whole body started to hurt. And yeah, so I'm doing various therapies for it. The family constellations. Wow, the water is very. The tide is coming in, so family constellations. Also, I'm going to try hypnotherapy, EMDR, and still working with Richard Hastings, who's amazing. He's the one who helps me figure out what all the components are of the issue. And tonight I'm here to do a ceremony to let go of some of the things I've been carrying from my parents. And on this full moon. So I'm planning to give updates as to how this is going. And yeah, thank you for watching and listening, and for joining me on this healing journey. And I'd love to hear from you if you care to share any comments, if you've used these therapies, or if you've had a similar issue, and it would be great to be in touch.